What's up, you guys? Welcome back. We'll let some people get in the room. It is a very foggy day. Well, it's kind of funny, man. The weather in Florida is finally starting to change, and we're finally starting to get that real nice weather coming in. 68 degrees. Love it. So once the people get up in the room, these are the things that we're going to talk about today. I returned from California yesterday. I vlogged the entire process, and yeah, you guys could look at that. It's even popping up little membership advertisements. Wow, I never seen it do that before. So yeah, we went to California, did a academy with Johnny B, and just a quick random poll before we even get started. How many of you guys have ever heard of Johnny B? How many of you guys have ever really used Johnny B products? And good morning. Saturday Live is about to go down. I know y'all see that Bills Cup. I don't know if the Bills can recover from some of the damage, but we're gonna see what happens, yo. I hope so. I'd like to see a bounce back, comeback story. All right. So how many of you guys have used Johnny B products? What is your opinion of them, and that type of thing? Now, I'll just break down a little bit of what happened, and the vlog that I'm going to release, you guys are going to find a ton of cool little nuggets in there. Now, Johnny B has been established since 1994. They've been in the game selling a massive amount of products, and they have a warehouse where they package and bottle and practically do almost everything right out of LA in California. So I just thought the fact that they were able to do that in such a difficult business environment such as California, I think that speaks volumes of them and what they've been able to create. So just to explain to you guys how some of this happened, they created a sort of like super soldier academy to go out and help educate people. And you have to be kind of like selected to go to this. You can't just go to this. You have to be picked after some stuff. And to make a long story short, Gamma and Johnny B are making a little bit of a collaboration, and they invited me to go down and take their academy. It was awesome. It really was awesome. And there was some ups and some downs and some ins and some outs, but I've come back actually downright excited to get back to the shop today. I'm excited to try some of the techniques that I learned. I'm excited to try to use the products in different ways. And, just the thought really that I want to leave you guys with today, not that I'm leaving yet, but the thought that I want to leave you guys with today is, if you are doing something for a long time, it can be easy to feel like you know everything there is to know, and it can be easy to feel like there is no more growth for you. But that is not true. And if you can humble yourself and go through one of these type of experiences and keep your ears open, you just might actually learn some stuff. So one of the things we really focused on was presentation, how you present yourself on stage, the things that you do, the things that you say, your body language, like all these were factors in grading you. And I gotta say that I really feel like I learned a lot, and I really feel like as long as you guys can keep your mind open and continue learning, that those opportunities will present themselves to you and you can take them. So the next show that you go to, instead of walking around and just Googling at everything that's on the showroom floor, like, go take some of those classes. Go sit down with some people who think differently than you, that push you out of their comfort zone, and go sit down in those classes. Go talk to people who think different than you. Go see people who are doing things different than you. And, you'll develop your own strategy along the way. But the exposure to new thoughts and new ideas, and, what's up, Rusty? Good to see you, buddy. The exposure to new thoughts and new ideas is just one of those things that's going to allow you to continue growing. Juan Cordova, I seen you just scooped up a Fat Master blade. That's pretty dope, man. For those of you guys who don't know, And if you happen to see one, Fat Master blades, for reasons no one can understand, are discontinued by Andis, because everything they do like good for some reason gets taken away because they don't actually talk to any barbers. I think they talk to people who I think they talk to bean counters, just accountants and people who crunch numbers. That's all they talk to. They don't talk to barbers in the field, because I think that the idea that they had going from one masters to the Fat Masters was a great idea. And for some reason, and I don't know too many barbers who would say that was a bad idea. I thought that was a great idea. But for some reason, they'll take stuff like that away, which makes absolutely no sense. And then I went to bed kind of thinking about, after I had done my presentation for Gamma products, obviously I made some comparisons to some of the other companies, right? And then I just kind of went to bed thinking like, yo, nobody's really making stuff that compares to what some of the newer companies are making. And if I look at Andis and I look at Wall, you're gonna be waiting a long time before they release something like really like innovative. You know, like the truth is they're just gonna continue to paint cases like they did before, and they're gonna release new lids to their cases, and they're gonna call it something different, but it's gonna be the same thing internally. Maybe Wall will release a clipper that has a 2 or a 3 hour runtime eventually, but I just kind of feel disappointed by the fact that we in our industry always have to take the back seat in technology. There could be, you know, flying cars and all this other stuff, and we're still gonna have the same clippers and trimmers, you know? It's just kind of funny. But just getting back to that learning, man. If you guys have an opportunity at your next show or in your city, or if you see an opportunity pop up to learn, I don't care if you've been doing this 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. There was people in the class, there was a guy in the class who had been cutting hair for I think it was 30 years, you know? This guy was in the class for a long time, and you know, he could definitely cut hair, and he could definitely present well. But the fact is, we all took stuff away from that. We all went in there and we all took stuff away from that. There's a couple of funny parts in this video. I'm gonna try to release it to the members at least this weekend, hopefully, and then the rest of you guys, I'll release it to you probably the following week. And that's just one of the perks to becoming a member. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can do that. It's $4.99 a month, and you'll have access to exclusive content. And then also I have a couple really good banger tutorials coming up. But I'm starting to notice that YouTube doesn't really want me to make tutorials anymore. And you know, if you guys are liking them, sharing them, writing comments on them, that all that stuff helps. And I know that you guys who jump in these lives do these things, but you know, at the end of the day, the analytics say that the only thing I should be talking about is products, which really is a shame, because that's never what I intended to do, and it is not going to be what I do. At least for the members, I can still release detailed tutorials. But the way I see this developing, I just think I really need to cut the tutorials out almost entirely. And that's just me listening to the analytics. And obviously, those of you guys who are members are going to continue to receive the tutorials. I'll never stop doing them. But the analytics say I need to be doing more videos related to products. So with that being said, Fort Worth Barber Supply reached out to me and they said, hey, we'd like to send you some clippers. And they're talking about like all brands. And they want me to do another roundup because, you know, we're getting pretty close to, I should say, we're getting pretty deep in the year, and I haven't done that video for about a year. So I think it's time for us to go through any and all brands, regrade them, and oh man, that's gonna be, it's always a lot of work. That is a process that is just a lot of work. And you know, to be honest, they're right, and a video like that did really well for me. So it's time to get started on some reviews and some product stuff. And I'll be releasing that content, you know, as I get those filmed to the masses. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna leave you guys with some parting advice. If stuff in your life is not going right, let's start that again. If stuff in your life is not going right, I want you to cut more hair. I want you to make more money. If you're leaving early, if you're showing up late, I want you to fix that. If you're blaming everybody in your life for all your problems, I need you to stop that too. Because the truth is, the only person who really matters in this equation is you. So look at yourself in the mirror, conduct an internal audit, decide where you're weak, decide where you're strong, work on the areas where you're weak, and start showing up on time, start leaving late, start building your book. These are the things that are in your control. Start making your social media posts and commit to the shop that you're at, the times that you're supposed to be there, and be there. It's as simple as that. And you guys are gonna have a good future. And also, just as a side bonus, if you start working out, I'm serious, if you commit yourself to exercise every morning, I don't know, man, there's something about that type of commitment that once a person can commit to that, it makes it easier to commit to other things in their life. It makes it easier to accomplish other things in their life. You're committing to something that sucks. Cold showers, difficult. Don't want to turn that shower on. I know it's gonna suck, but I overcome that. These are the little victories in life that you could just have for yourself that just make it easier to say to yourself, you know what? I could tolerate this cold a little bit longer. You know what? I could stay at the shop a little bit longer, make a little bit more money. You know what? I could hit this workout. I could get one more rep in. You know what? I'm better than this. You know what? I'm built different. These are the things that you want to say to yourself. You want to look at you know what? When I go up into a golf tournament with my son, I tell him, you know, I want you to realize before you get nervous, before you start worrying about what everybody else here is doing, that you do this. No criticism on them, but at the same time, we work at this 3 hours a day. Some people play golf, but I want you to say it. And he says it to me, looks me in the eye, and he says, I do this. I do this. So I'm going to show up and I'm going to do this. So you know what? Today, I cut hair. And I do this. And I'm going to be here. And I'm going to cut hair. And I'm going to give my all to every single customer. And they are going to know it. They're going to know it. And I'm really excited today, to be honest, because I got some new tools. I got some new ideas. And I got some new things that I want to try. And you know, one of them, just to leave you with this, because I am about to go, I gotta put gas in this truck. But one of the things that I wanted to leave you guys with is, I don't know if you've ever used this product. It's called Code B. Now, I don't make any money out of you guys going and doing this. I really don't care what you guys think about it. But the truth is, this product is pretty awesome. And I'm not saying this for any other reason other than the fact that I used it and enjoyed it. Code B is a product that Johnny B uses, and they sent it to me. I had no idea what it did, so I really didn't use it too much. I wasn't sure. But after going through the academy, I found out that we could use this in the place of water. So instead of drenching your client with regular water, we use this, right? And when we did that, what I noticed was the hair pretty much kind of stayed wet. It was cut easier, and it actually had like 5% hold, so it styled pretty easy too. So I'm kind of excited to go in there and try using some of that. And you know, we'll see how it goes for the rest of the day. I'm gonna see if my clients notice a difference. And I got a couple other little tricks that I learned that I will be sharing with you guys in that vlog. So until Sunday, man, go Bills, and good luck to you guys and your team, and good luck to you guys on your day, man. Go out there and crush it. This is the YouTube Barber Academy. I'm Mr. Barber, and I'm out of here. Peace.